You're watching FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. I'm in the Dixie Group space here at Surfaces, and I'm with TM Nuckols, the president. TM, how you doing?
Doing great, Kemp. How are you?
It's good. It's good to spend time with you. Where have you been in the last 30 days? I mean, I think we've bumped into each other in several places. I know I saw you in Denver, right?
Well, the market season is certainly underway. We've been down to the Dallas market. We've had a couple of other small opportunities we've been to as well, and of course CCA in Denver a couple of weeks ago. So it's been a busy season so far, and here we are in Vegas again for Surfaces.
It's a beautiful space you have here. I enjoy coming in this space because, I mean, I know you've got some hard surface business and that's important to you, but I mean, you guys know how to make carpet like nobody else, right?
Well, I appreciate that, and we've been a carpet company for a long time. Relatively new into the hard surface arena. It's been about 7 or 8 years that we've been in hard surface, but certainly carpet goes back a long way, and we're very proud of that and very proud of the brands that we've built in carpet. And carpet's been a high point for us, actually. Even through the downturn the last few years, our carpet business has hung in there pretty well. Our high-end carpet business in particular is doing very well. Fabrica and Maslin brands, and even on the Dixie Home side, or DH Floors as we call it now, we are finding ways to grow that business through innovations like polyester, and providing our own styling and design and applying that to the polyester segment is helping us differentiate ourselves there. So carpet's been a good story for us the last few years.
I got a glimpse real quick for a second on the Broadland report, and you know, disappointed to see that it was down 3 or 4%, you know, for the year. And I know you guys are beating the market, aren't you?
Well, we are, and we've been blessed there to be able to hang in there and do well in carpet. I've got the residential carpet segment down 6 or 7 points, and I think specialty retail's been hit especially hard over the last couple of years. So I don't have the exact number for specialty retail, but our carpet business was down 1 point or 2. And again, with the high end growing like it has and hanging in there on the mid end there with Dixie Home, we've been able to kind of gain some share. So we've got to continue that. Obviously, business isn't getting any easier, so we've got to keep gaining share and hanging in there the best that we can, waiting for the tailwinds to come.
So you've got Fabrica on the upper end, and I mean, you use that brand with carpet. It's all made on the West Coast, and you have both nylon and wools. Take us up through the brands and kind of the positioning.
Well, sure. So I'm actually going to start with Maslin. Maslin is the brand. We're actually celebrating 160 years of Maslin this year. Maslin was founded in 1866 by a Union soldier after the Civil War, and it started up as a dyeing operation for the flourishing, textile business in the Philadelphia area. Now, to go from 160 years ago to a carpet company owned by the Dixie Group out of the Dalton, Georgia, is pretty ironic for one thing, but it's also a great story. And the Maslin brand has been part of the Dixie Group since 1993. When we fully acquired Maslin, and it's been our first carpet brand, and it's been our, strongest carpet brand throughout that span. Fabrica was acquired in about the year 2000 and has always been the cream of the crop, the best of the best, quality without compromise. And Fabrica's been a great brand for us over the past 10 years. It's been our #1 growth brand. There's been more traction and momentum in the Fabrica brand over that span than any other brand that we've had, which might surprise you considering we've had Dixie Home, which has been our lower end. But Fabrica's doing really well, and I personally believe there's more Fabrica consumers in the market today than there ever have been. You think about what's happened with price points and hard surfaces and things like that. The Fabrica price points are high. We average about $52 a yard for carpet, but with what's happened with hard surface gaining share, Fabrica price points are really not out of bounds for most consumers. And I think there are a lot of opportunities to continue growing the high end of the business, and we're certainly happy to see our Fabrica business growing year in and year out.
You're continuing with this theme of step into color, and people that really, the lint heads in the world that know the carpet business, know that a lot of the big brands have moved over to where they melt the color into the product. It's called solution dyed, and you put the color in a liquid base called Beck dyeing, and you do both, but that's why you're able to get the color that people want, right?
Yeah, color is something that is rarely discussed when it comes to the carpet industry today. And Step Into Color is our campaign and our way of differentiating ourselves in the market. Solution dyed, particularly polyester, has become a sea of sameness. There's a lot of neutrals, a lot of beiges, a few grays, and some taupes and things like that, but there's no real color. And what we bring, particularly in our white dyeable nylon segment, is we bring color. And we bring beautiful, broad, long color lines, especially in Fabrica and Maslin, and that helps to set us apart. And listen, carpet is part of home decor. Flooring is part of home decor. And color is a huge part of home decor, so you can't really separate carpet and color. it has to be part of the same equation. Most consumers buy a nice neutral, and that's great. But there's a lot of customers out there that want something unique. They might want a certain blue or a certain green or a certain color that is difficult to find, and that's where we come in. We can hit most color needs with our standard color lines, but even for those customers who want something very special, we have a custom color process that's very easy. We simplified it last year, and it applies to all three of our brands, Fabrica, Maslin, and Dixie Home, and we can custom color any of our white dyeable products that we offer in the market. So we're excited about that. We saw our custom dye program grow last year, and I think it's going to grow again this year, because color is an integral part of the consumer's decision when it comes to flooring and carpet.
So what are you doing different in 26?
Well, we have a lot of new products coming out this year in 26. Obviously, we're continuing to focus on nylon, and we have a combination of solution dyed nylon and white dyeable nylon to create best-in-class products in our Fabrica and Maslin divisions. We're also launching a combination of nylon and polyester in our DH Floors Dixie Home business, which we're very excited about, because we focused a lot on polyester the last 2 or 3 years in Dixie Home. That's helped us gain share and grow that business. We're going to also have some nylon products available there that are going to help us sort of go after some of that opportunity that's been left in the marketplace lately.
Last time we talked, you pointed out that the hardwood business in the Fabrica brand was doing really well. So you've got that little silver bullet too, right?
Our hardwood business was very good last year. It grew over 20 points. I think our Fabrica, it's high end. It's got the Fabrica name. It's got the Fabrica quality story. It's an excellent product line with a great color palette. And I think that assortment is really hitting the mark in a lot of cases now. So we're happy to see that growing. We're going to continue investing there and continue to try to grow that business. We also have obviously other hard surface categories. We've got luxury vinyl as well as laminate. We're seeing things shift a little bit there from SPC to WPC. So we're going to shift our focus accordingly. But hard surface is important to us, even though we're more of a carpet company than hard surface. That's a big part of the business out there, and we can't ignore it, and we've got to find a way to be successful there.
You know, the RSAs, there's a lot of old RSAs been out there for a long time, and the company you started working for a long time ago, they kind of brainwashed them into selling, performance and selling nylon, and they did a great job, and those people still want to sell it. And when we go out, Ann and I, when we're traveling, we go out and we look in a dealer store, we see the Dixie brands moving forward because they still want to sell nylon, right?
Well, we are a nylon house. We do offer polyester. Again, you can't ignore that part of the market. You have to be there. But we focus on nylon, and we focus on creating differentiated products and setting ourselves apart. And we find it's most easy to do that with nylon because we can do it with color. We can do it with different dyeabilities and different colorations and color play within the product. We can do that with different constructions in nylon that are more difficult to work with just solution dyed polyester. So we really use nylon to try to set ourselves apart. And I see us continuing to do that because that's been the more successful part of our business in the high end over the last couple of years.
Tim, I noticed today everybody's wearing purple, so that's your step into color today, right?
That's right, Kemp. We are doing step into color, and today is Purple Day, so all of our associates are wearing purple accents or purple jackets or dresses. Tomorrow we're going to teal, and then Thursday we'll be in burnt orange, so just another way that we're stepping into color.
Okay, Tim, thanks for spending time with our audience and talking about what's going on with the Dixie Group here at Surfaces, and you've been watching Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.